सो गाइस हमने क्वेश्चन नंबर 60 तक कर लिया था और ये क्वेश्चन नंबर 61 है। तो इफ ए कॉमा बी बिलोंग्स टू रियल नंबर्स एंड ए नॉट इक्वल टू 0 एंड द क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन ए एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस बी एक्स प्लस 1 हैज़ इमेजिनरी रूट्स देन ए प्लस बी प्लस 1 इज है बताना है। ये पॉजिटिव है, नेगेटिव है, ज़ीरो है, डिपेंड ऑन द साइन ऑफ बी। तो पहले तो हमें पता करना पड़ेगा ये। तो एक काम करते हैं, हैज़ इमेजिनरी रूट्स मतलब डी लेस देन ज़ीरो है, इतना पता है। अब ये एफ ऑफ एक्स ग्रेटर देन ज़ीरो है कि हाँ कि लेस देन ज़ीरो है, क्योंकि ए का साइन तो हमें पता नहीं है। ए वी डोंट नो, डू नॉट नो। हाँ लेकिन ए नॉट इक्वल टू ज़ीरो है, ये पता है। तो फिर हम क्या करेंगे, एफ ऑफ ज़ीरो पुट करेंगे। तो यहाँ पे क्या आ रहा है, 1 जो ग्रेटर देन ज़ीरो, मतलब ये एफ ऑफ एक्स ग्रेटर देन ज़ीरो वाला केस है। ओके ना, अब ये पता चल गया। तो ये पता चल गया कि ए एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस बी एक्स प्लस 1 ग्रेटर देन ज़ीरो है। अब हमें ए प्लस बी प्लस 1 लाना है, तो उसके लिए हम क्या करें, एफ ऑफ -1 पुट कर दें, जिससे हमें मिल जाएगा ए, यहाँ पे ए रह जाएगा, ये हो जाएगा प्लस बी प्लस 1 इज़ ग्रेटर देन ज़ीरो, मतलब फर्स्ट इसका आंसर है और वो है पॉजिटिव। और क्वेश्चन नंबर 62 पे मूव करते हैं। इफ़ द एक्सप्रेशन एम एक्स माइनस 1 प्लस 1 अपॉन एक्स इज़ नॉन नेगेटिव फॉर ऑल पॉजिटिव रियल एक्स देन द मिनिमम वैल्यू ऑफ एम मस्ट बी। इज़ नॉन नेगेटिव, पहले तो यही बोल दे रहा है, इज़ नॉन नेगेटिव मतलब कभी ये नेगेटिव नहीं है। तो ये एफ ऑफ एक्स है, ये ग्रेटर देन ज़ीरो है हमेशा फॉर एक्स बिलोंगिंग टू आर। ये कब पॉसिबल है, जब डी लेस देन ज़ीरो। डी लेस देन ज़ीरो अब करेंगे तो हमारे पास एम एक्स है प्लस 1 अपॉन एक्स माइनस 1 इज़ ग्रेटर देन ज़ीरो इज़, ये इक्वेशन है हमारे पास। तो इसको थोड़ा सिंप्लीफाई करते हैं, एम एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस एक्स प्लस 1 इज़ ग्रेटर देन ज़ीरो। हाँ, और एम एक्स ये हो गया। जब ये आ चुका है हमारे पास, उसके बाद अब हम फर्दर डी इसका चेक कर ले, डी लेस देन ज़ीरो। 1 माइनस 4 एम इंटू 1 इज़ ग्रेटर देन ज़ीरो, तो एम इज़ ग्रेटर देन 1/4। एक मिनट, इज़ नॉन नेगेटिव, एक मिनट, नॉन नेगेटिव मतलब ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू ज़ीरो भी हो सकता है, तो यहाँ पे डी लेस देन इक्वल टू ज़ीरो भी हो सकता है। तो डी लेस देन इक्वल टू ज़ीरो, एक मिनट, यहाँ पे साइन से मैंने उल्टा कर दिया। हाँ तो फिर हाँ, जब यहाँ लेके जाएंगे तो ये 4m हो जाएगा, 1/m 4m ये हो गया, और m ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 1/4, तो थर्ड 1/4 आंसर है इसका। ओके गाइस, क्वेश्चन नंबर 63 पे मूव ऑन करते हैं। सपोज दैट एफ ऑफ एक्स इज अ क्वाड्रेटिक एक्सप्रेशन पॉजिटिव फॉर ऑल रियल एक्स। ओके, if g of x is equal to f of x plus f dash x plus f double dash x, then for any real x where f dash x and f double dash x represent फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड डेरिवेटिव रिस्पेक्टिवली। तो आपको इस क्वेश्चन को अप्रोच करने के लिए तो आपको देख के समझ में आ गया है कि डेरिवेटिव आना चाहिए। बोल रहा है कि जो एफ ऑफ एक्स है इस पॉजिटिव मतलब ग्रेटर देन ज़ीरो है फॉर एक्स बिलोंगिंग टू आर। हाँ, तो एफ ऑफ एक्स क्या लेते हैं हम, ए एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस बी एक्स प्लस सी ग्रेटर देन ज़ीरो है। ग्रेटर देन ज़ीरो मतलब डी लेस देन ज़ीरो है। डी लेस देन ज़ीरो क्या रहेगा, बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac इज़ लेस देन ज़ीरो, राइट। ये हमारे पास कंडीशन आ गया। ओके, अभी एफ डैश एक्स क्या रहेगा, एफ डैश एक्स रहेगा 2ax प्लस बी, डिवीजन है, और एफ डबल डिफ्रेंशिएशन है, ये आपको आना चाहिए, ये 2a हो जाएगा। अभी जो जी ऑफ एक्स है वो बना लेते हैं हम। जी ऑफ रहेगा ए एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस बी एक्स प्लस सी, फिर आएगा 2, फिर जो हम लिखेंगे आफ्टर दिस वी विल राइट दिस एंड देन 2a, राइट। एंड दिस अरेंज द टर्म्स ऑफ ए एक्स स्क्वायर, कोएफिशिएंट्स ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर एक्स फॉर फर्दर अप्रोच, एक्स प्लस 2a plus b plus c, right? Now we have to check its sign, means we have to check its d for its nature, because in option we have to find nature. G of x is less than 0, greater than 0, equal to 0. Just we have to check the nature. Okay, so now let's check it. Okay, for one more thing, it is greater than 0 means f of 0 must be, the c must be greater than 0, then it will be possible, because for 0 it should also be greater than 0. For f of 0 it should always, the c should be greater than 0, right? So now we have to check its condition. For d, we will check d, and d should be d we have to check. Okay, so it is 2a plus b the whole square minus 4a into 2a plus b plus c. Then it will be 4a square plus 4ab plus b square, right? And then 8a square minus 4ab minus 4ac. Further, these two terms will cancel out, and it will be, the left term will be a square plus b square minus 4ac. Okay, b square minus 4ac. Okay, 4ab, 8a square, this will be minus 4a square, and then it will be okay. And now we have to check its sign, but from 1, let us take, it is less than 0 means negative, and it is also negative. Okay, then g of x should be greater than 0, right? So second option, because d is less than 0, we have just got this answer. So second option means g of x greater than 0 is the correct answer. Okay, so we are proceeding further. Question number 64. Let a comma b comma c belongs to R with a greater than 0 such that the equation ax square plus bcx plus b cube plus c cube minus 4abc equal to 0 has non-real roots if p of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c and q of x equals to ax square plus cx plus b. Then first we have to prove p of x greater than 0 for all x belonging to R, q of x less than 0 for all x belonging to R. Second option, p less than 0 for all x belonging to R and q of x greater than 0 for all x belonging to R. Neither p of x is greater than 0 for all x belonging to R nor q of x is greater than 0 for all x belonging to R. Exactly one of p of x or q of x is positive for all real x. Okay, so let's just what such that the equation has listen, this equation has non-real roots means it is confirmed, and a is greater than 0, so we can say that this equation for abc means it is greater than 0. And now we have to just check its d. D should be b square. Okay, its d should be b square c square minus 4a into b cube plus c cube minus 4abc, right? And it should be less than 0. And now further, b square c square minus 4ab cube minus 4ac cube plus 16a square bc, right? Okay, we have done this. And after this, what should we do? What should we do? Okay, if we arrange this term minus 4ac cube, and if we arrange this term 16a square bc minus 4ab cube. Okay, and if we take c square common, so it should be b square minus 4ac, whether and from this if we take common b ab, no, if we take b, okay, AB. Okay, AB, if we take common 4AB, then it will be 4AC minus B square with a minus sign. If we take it common with a minus sign, it will be B square minus 4AC. Okay, then it is C square minus 4AB and B square minus 4AC, all less than 0. Now how I thought that I will get these terms. Listen, in this, after watching this, I just noticed that to know its nature greater, I must know the D nature, means discriminant nature. If I know the discriminant nature, then I can surely know the Q of x and P of x nature. That is confirmed. So first I must know the D nature, means I must get the discriminant nature, and for that there is no other way out other than this. And here I can say, you can say that I noticed that I can make those two discriminant which were here, like C square minus 4AB and B square minus 4AC. Now you have solved so many problems. You must now be that much smart that after checking the equation, you must just by seeing, you must know that B square minus 4AC is discriminant of this and C square minus 4AB is discriminant of this. Okay, after this you can, if you have means that kind of aptitude that you can just by checking, then here you will surely notice that it is becoming something like B square minus 4AC and C square minus 4AB. And now in this condition, anyone will be positive while the other will be negative if it want to be less than 0. This is the only possible way. So either P of x is greater than 0 and Q of x is less than 0, okay, or P of x is less than 0 or Q of x is greater than 0. So there is only one. So exactly one of P of x of Q of x is positive for all real x. Fourth is correct option. Fourth is answer. Okay guys, thank you. So we are moving to question number 65. Let f of x is equal to ax square minus bx plus c square, comma b is not equal to 0 and f of x is not equal to 0 for all x belonging to R. Then I have to prove. Listen, in such questions where you see 4a plus c square to be, it is confirmed that you must now know that I have to put something. After knowing the nature of the f of x, I will put some values to get such things. 9a, 3. You must not fear that how I will get this. You must focus on whether I should know the discriminant nature and f of x nature. After knowing that, I can put any value, because it is a polynomial function and polynomial function are continuous and differentiable in every value, means they are defined on every value. So you can put any value, no matter what value is, to make such options. So just don't get tricked by such options, and don't push your steps back, because these questions are just to just scare you. They are just like to scare you, but actually they are quite easy. Listen, if I have already told you, you must know f of x nature. That is our main. So what should we do? We will do just one thing. Put 0. Okay, I get c square, which is greater than 0. That is confirmed. If it is greater than 0, then what I can know? I will know that ax square minus bx plus c square must be greater than 0, as b is not equal to 0, and okay, or x belongs to R. Okay, because for b I had doubt, but and f of x is not equal to 0. So this is the condition. So I know this f of x is greater than 0 now, so I can put any value to just get this. So why didn't I check d here? I didn't check d here because it will be b square minus 4ac square. It is positive. It should be positive, but we don't know this nature. So here, instead of checking the d, we should just put the values and check f of x nature. If it is greater than, if you directly get f of x greater than 0, then you will automatically say d is less than 0. There is no doubt in that. Okay, it is like vice versa. If d is less than 0, f of x is greater than 0. Okay, but d is less than 0, you have to check f of x. by putting 0 is greater than 0, because in d less than 0 it can also be case of f of x less than 0. So just put f of 0 to know whether it is greater than 0 or less than 0. So there is means f of x, it is easy to say that f of x is greater than 0, so d is less than 0. But when it comes that d is less than 0, you have to first prove that f of x is greater than 0 or not by putting f of 0, which will prove that it is d less than 0. Okay, so in vice versa it is more complicated than from going to f of x to d of x. Okay, d. So we know that f of x is greater than 0 and d less than 0, and we know that such the structure of these options are more like f of x. So we will not go to d. Instead we will just try to put some values to get such options. So f of x is greater than 0, and here there are two less than options, so we can eliminate them. So here will be 2 or 4, so we will put we have to create 4. Okay, so put x is f of 2, so it will be 4a minus 2b plus c square is greater than 0. So we got the answer is greater than 2b. Okay, so second is the answer. Question number 66. Let f of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c, where a comma b comma c belongs to R. If f of x takes real values for real values of x and non-real values for non-real values of x, then here option is a equal to 0, b equal to 0, c equal to 0. So here option is means c equal to 0 means that there is no intercept for the equation, means the parabola doesn't intercept anywhere, or while b equal to 0 doesn't makes any big change in quadratic equation, but a equal to 0 makes a big sense. So we will just try to put let take a not equal to 0. Okay, we are just checking the means if a c equal to 0 means it does not have a intercept, but c equal to 0 it has an intercept. Means c it has some c. You have to just prove that if c equal to 0 means it does not have any intercept, so third option will be right. So first we are checking means in such questions we have to first check a, because a is the essential condition for a quadratic equation rather than c, b. In the starting they mostly tell you that a must not be equal to 0, so we are taking a not equal to 0, but it is telling that a equal to 0. So after this what should we do? Just take a common. It will be x square plus b by a, x plus c by a. Okay, now what should we do? Okay, let's make it a perfect square. Okay, so it will be b square upon 2a the whole square, right? Or here it will be c by a it will be b by 2a, and it will be b square upon 4a square. Okay, so let's solve it. Here a is outside this, b by 2a the whole square. Here a will cancel out, and just 4ac minus b square upon 4a. Okay, 4ac minus b square upon 4a, right? Okay, now what did it said? It said it is real for real values of x and non-real for non-real values of x. Let's put real values. So let's put x is equals to minus b by 2a. Put such values that it becomes 0 or y term becomes 0, such values. Instead don't put 1, 3 like that values. But you can also get means in that you don't know this nature of this term. Okay, so don't put one value like such. So just try to make this term 0 and just check. And then this equation, this f of x is real. Okay, so f of x equals to means this term will be 0 if I put minus b by 2a. Sorry, you know this means हमें इसका नेचर पता है, इसका नेचर हमें वैल्यू पुट करने से पता चल जाएगा, लेकिन ऐसा कुछ वैल्यू 1 पुट करना तो फिर b प्लस b बाई 2a द होल स्क्वायर ऐसा टर्म आ जाएगा. तो क्यों कॉम्प्लिकेट करने का, ऐसे टर्म पुट करने का जिसमें ये कट जाए. तो इसलिए हमने माइनस b बाई 2a पुट किया. प्लस बी बाई 2a, तो ये तो फिर कट जाएगा, ये 4ac माइनस बी स्क्वायर अपॉन 4a। तो रियल नेगेटिव रहे या पॉजिटिव रहे, रियल होना चाहिए, इमेजिनरी नहीं होना चाहिए, नॉन रियल बोल रहा है। तो ये पॉजिटिव रहेगा या नेगेटिव रहेगा, लेकिन हमें कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता, ये तो कट गया, ये 4ac माइनस बी स्क्वायर 4a। अब इट मे बी पॉजिटिव, इट मे बी नेगेटिव, it may be positive or it may be negative, it doesn't matter, because we have to just know that it is real or non real. Means negative and positive included, or non real means iota term. So it will be positive or negative, but it is real, means f of x is real for real, means this condition is read. Now put for imaginary, means minus b upon 2a plus iota, just add iota, then it will become a imaginary term. Minus b by 2a will cancel out and only 1 will remain, and its square plus 4ac minus b square upon 4a. Iota is under root minus 1, and it will just simply become minus 1 plus 4ac minus b square upon 4a. If you have noticed, it will also become real. It will also become real. Positive or negative doesn't matter. What matter is that we know that this condition is wrong. It is not giving a non-real value as we have expected, or it has been told in the question, but rather it is giving real value. So we will just means this hypothesis, or what we have assumed, that a not equal to 0 should satisfy, is wrong. A should be equal to 0. A should be equal to 0. So first is correct answer. Okay. Question number 67. If both the roots of the equation ax square plus x plus c minus a equal to 0 are imaginary and c is greater than minus 1. Okay, c is greater than minus 1. This means we know this. Are imaginary means del d less than 0, and f of x nature we don't know. Okay, if we put 0, then it will be if we put 1 instead of putting 0, put 1. So a will cancel out, because a is the problem, we don't know that. So a will cancel out, and it will be 1 plus c equal to 0. Okay, now c is always greater than minus 1. It may be 0, doesn't matter, but it will be, means f of x will be greater than 0. This is the main condition. So we got f of x is greater than 0. Okay, like this we have got. Now we have to get such things, means we have to just put some values to get this. Now f of x is greater than 0. Now what should we do? Here 4 is coming in c, right? 4 is coming. So let's put x is equals to 1 by 2. When we put x is equals to 1 by 2 in 1 f of x, it will be like a 1 by 4. Okay, 1 by 2 a 1 by 2 plus c minus a greater than 0. Okay, a minus 3a by 4, 3a by 4, 4c by 4 plus 1 by 2 greater than 0. And here it will be 3a plus 4c plus 2 greater than 0. Okay, now okay, 4c plus 2 is greater than 3a, is greater than, means 2. Okay, so second is the correct answer, second is the answer. Okay, so we have to just find the check out of x nature. If we don't know, just try to put 0, and want to know f of x nature, then just see options. We have to put some certain values. Such questions we have done earlier. Now question number 68. It says that if b square minus 4ac the whole square into 1 plus 4a square into less than 64a square, where a is less than 0, then the maximum value of quadratic expression ax square plus bx plus c is always less than. Okay, we have to okay, so what we know, ax square plus bx plus c, if it is a y, means f of x is just we take y, because y is range and x is domain. Okay, and in quadratic equation we know it's means range, which is from 0 to minus d by 4a. Okay, minus 0 to minus d by 4a. Okay, so what let's find d. What d is b square minus 4ac. Here it is a minus sign upon 4. Okay, b square is always less than 4a. Okay, and now it will become 0 comma 4ac minus b square upon 4a, right? It will become like this. Now this, okay, what we observe something. Okay, this is becoming like this if we have, oh, okay, we can make this. So from the given condition we can make b square minus 4ac upon 4a the whole square. We can make such things, and here it will be 4 upon 1 plus 4a square. Okay, now to get this term, means maximum value, to make this maximum value term, to get its range, we have to take under root. So b square minus 4ac upon, it will be is a, okay, it will become 4a, and here it will be plus minus 2 upon under root 1 plus 4a square. Now minus 2 upon under root 1 plus 4a. Okay, and if we take minus out, it will be 4ac minus b square upon 4a, and then 2 upon under root 1 plus 4a square. Now its minimum value, if we check if what can be its minimum value, what can be its minimum. Here if the term becomes 0, it will be from 2 to minus 2. Okay, so minimum means maximum value. Okay, so it will be greater than 2 in any condition and less than 2, so its maximum value can be equal to 2. Okay, can be equal to 2 means less than okay, less than 2. Okay, I was wrong, it will be less than 2. So maximum value will be less than 2. So where is the 2 option? Okay, second is the answer, because if this term becomes 0, means 1 will be left, and it will be minus 2 to 2, so it will always be greater than minus 2 and less than 2. Hope you have understood. So we are on question number 69. If the equation mod x square plus bx plus c mod equal to k has 4 real roots, then mod x square plus bx plus c equal to k has 4 real roots. Okay, so we have to just verify this condition. Now let me remind you something. If d is equal to 0, then the graph is like this, has equal roots. If d is less than 0, then graph is like this, and when d is greater than, okay, sorry, d less than 0, the graph will be like this. Okay, and d greater than 0, the graph will be like this. These two conditions are almost same, because it has on same one root, and that doesn't have any root. It is always greater than 0, f of x. Now if we consider this f d greater than 0 and take its mod, what mod does, अगर mod आप लेंगे ना कोई भी प्रॉब्लम में, तो उसका जो नेगेटिव पार्ट है ना, उसका इन्वर्ट इमेज, मतलब उसका अपोजिट इमेज बना देता है एक्सिस के हिसाब से. तो जो mod, जो ये इसका जो इमेज हो जाएगा वो ऐसा कुछ हो जाएगा. मीन्स अगर ये ऐसा था, तो अब ये ऐसा हो जाएगा, ऐसा. ओके, सो एंड ये वर्टेक्स क्या, माइनस बी बाय 2a और माइनस डी बाय 4a. ओके, और अगर ये लाइन कोई y इक्वल टू k है तो y इक्वल तो इसके 4 रूट होने चाहिए और ये लाइन y इक्वल टू 0 है. ओके, वी नो दिस मच. सो हैज़ 4 रूट्स. तो if let take here it is some y is equals to k line. If the line y equals to k means it cuts the graph at 3 point 1 2 3, and the line y is equals to 0 cuts the graph at 2 points. Okay, but if there is a line between y equals to k and y equal to 0, it will surely cut the graph in how many points? 4 points. And one more thing, why did you make graph this like this, opening upwards? Why didn't you make this? Because a is greater than 1. Now you have solved so many problems, you must notice this. Okay, there is no point in telling such small things. Okay, so we will just take some values between these two. Means if you take any line between y equals to k and y equal to 0, it will surely cut the graph at 4 points. That is the main thing. So what is its range? So its range is from 0 to minus d by 4a. It is x coordinate, don't count it in range because range is y value and domain is x value. Okay, so it will be from 0 to minus d by 4a, and d must be greater than in condition. Okay, so k will lie between minus 0 to minus d by 4a, right? 0 minus d by 4a. Let's, here a value is given. A value is what? A value is here it will become 4ac minus b square upon it will 0 4c minus b square upon a. We have just put the a value and we got this 4c minus, and k will lie between this. It will be smaller than this minus d by 4a, but it will be greater than y equal to 0. That is the only condition for it to cut the graph at any means 4 points, because if it is y equals to k, it will cut the graph at 3 points, while it is at y equals to 0, it will cut the graph at 2 points. Hope you can understand. So which option is correct? Okay, they have given d option also, so d must be, so this condition arrives in d is greater than 0. So d greater than 0, 4ac upon 4. Okay. Okay, so first is right answer. First is answer. Hope you understand the concept. This, there was no point in telling this, means this stuff. You must know that this condition will not arrive only because mod x, here a is given, and mod x, and condition for cutting the graph should be, it has 4 real root. It is only possible if there is an invert image of graph cutting at 2 points. So I just told this for explanation purpose. There is no point. Means if you have solved problems, some problems, decent problems, you must not do this thing and just directly move on to this. You can directly know this. Okay, question number 70. The set of values of a for which a minus 1 x square minus a plus 1 x plus a minus 1 is greater than equal to 0 is true for x greater than 2 is. Okay, so here if we just open it, it will become x square minus a x minus x, okay, plus a minus 1 is greater than equal to 0. Okay, if we take a common, x square minus x plus a plus it will become 1, and if we take 1 common from here, it will be x square plus x plus 1, right? Okay, equal to 0. Okay, and now you must notice that our main problems, its d is less than 0, always positive, d less than 0, always positive. So we can divide it or multiply it, whatever we can do. We can do whatever we want to do with it. Okay, so we moved it here, x square plus x plus 1 upon x square minus x plus 1. Because you must know this, why we have moved this, because you must know its nature to do such things. Without knowing the nature or whether it is positive or negative, you cannot divide or multiply any term. In inequalities, these things are taught. Okay, in quadratic equation, the d becomes an important factor in doing such things. So please, before solving any problems or moving any equation, just check the d nature. It is must, because if you do so much hard work and because of a decondition the answer becomes wrong, it is quite bad thing. Okay, so we must know its nature, so we will try to get some constant values here by making it similar to this, which can be do by just adding plus 2x here upon x square minus x plus 1. Okay, and here we will get 1, right, plus 2x upon x square minus x plus 1. So we have to just try to get rid of this x of 2 into x, this x term, so it will become plus 1 by x minus 1. Okay, now to know its nature or maximum minimum value, we must know this. Let's take some t function, x plus 1 by y x as t function. So we have to know its nature. So f of f dash t, what is f dash minus 1 upon t square, and it is always greater than 0 as x value is greater than equal to 2. It will always be positive, means it is an increasing function. Okay, now let's find its minimum value. So y minimum at put 4, to 4 minus 4. Okay, 4 here minimum value x plus 1 by 2 x plus 1 by x at x is equals to 2. It will be 4 plus 1 upon 2, it will be 5 by 2, while y maximum will be infinity. Okay, is increasing function. So now a nature 2 plus 2 upon x y minus means t. Wait a minute, we are doing some silly mistakes. 1 plus I got a means I always take y and here I took t. Okay, now we know its minimum value. Just put 5 by 2 3 and just put here 5 by 2, then here 5 minus 2 upon 2, and it will be become 3 plus 4 upon, okay, it will be 7 by 3. Okay, now if we put infinity, this term will be solely greater than 1, and here it is greater than 7 by 3. So now let's make a thing. Here we have 1, here we have 7. It is telling it is greater than equal to 7. Okay, greater than equal to no? Okay, and here it is telling greater than. So what we have to do? Take this intersection, taking intersection. After intersection, what can you say? A must be greater than 7 by 3. Greater than 7 by 3. Okay, and then infinity, and the maximum it is going till infinity. Greater than equal to, it should be 7 by 3 included. It should be included here because it is greater than 0. This point must be included. So third is correct answer, although I don't find it correct because it should be included, but no mind, the answer you can get this answer. Sometimes there are errors. Okay, we are done with questions, 10 questions, and next video we will move forward. Thank you, see you guys in next video.